Hi friends, welcome to my new vlog. I am back again with a beautiful vlog which is about my trip to Bengaluru last month in the last week of June. This trip was my very, I can say that exciting trip that I could go ever. And as I was going to meet my friends, my friend Wing Commander P. Ranjit's and his wife Kavita's son Nishant's wedding was that occasion, and all my NCC friends from all over the world and India had gathered in Mangaluru for the wedding, and I was so excited to go there. I wanted to travel by the Vande Bharat, which was to commence in the month of June from Mumbai to Bengaluru, but that didn't happen unfortunately. But still, I decided to go by train, and as it was a solo trip, I was a little bit nervous when I set out of my home in Andheri West towards CSMT station. It started pouring suddenly after such a humid hot spell in Mumbai. Sudden rains that day only when I was setting out of Mumbai, and the monsoon commenced, and I somehow reached Bangalore safely and reached my aunt Amukta's place in Bangalore. Here's my aunt, and I went straight to house from the station, got freshened up and dressed up, and just rushed to the wedding venue, which was the Bangalore Palace grounds. A lovely place. You can see the ambience of this place. It's a huge, some few acres of land, which the royal family lets out for for marriages and other occasions. And they had booked this beautiful place, and I think nothing can be a better place than an outdoor location like this for ceremonies like wedding, which is open and in the midst of natural air, nature, trees, plants, flowers, etc. Here I started shooting in the refreshment area, which was the dining area where we had all gathered. Here you can see my friends who had arrived, and we all went straight there because it was around 4:30 in the afternoon. Yeah. This gentleman is Ranjit's wife, Kavita's cousin, whom I had met in Mumbai before at their place, and this is his beautiful wife Lakshmi. They were so excited to see me, and they've made me feel so nice by welcoming me to Bengaluru, and we wanted to take pictures together, and we had a nice conversation, short and sweet, took pictures, and then again I started my activities, that is sitting around with my friends and moving around in the palace grounds. So you can see my friends Amin, Devika, Karthik and Monty ahead, and behind shooting of course, and we are heading towards the place where the marriage ceremony which has started. The pre-wedding rituals have started, and the wedding is a South Indian wedding. It's an amalgamation of Tamilian Brahmin and my friend Ranjit, who's a Malayali from Kerala. So they are having mixed rituals of that pre-marriage day, that is the Sangeet day. That is, I think it was 23rd of June, and it's in the evening around 4:30 that the ritual started. Only few of his close family and friends had been invited to witness that ceremony. Here you can see the stage all set for the Sangeet in the evening. Later on, the Sangeet was supposed to take place, so this is the place where the Sangeet will happen. You can see how nicely it has been decorated. The chandeliers especially, they are too good. Here my friend Monty's wife Mohita and Shangri-La are walking up. See the lights, how this place has been decorated. I really love the ambience of this place. It was too good. बहुत ही अच्छा था, खुला मौसम भी बहुत सुहाना था, pleasant था, and people were sitting and watching the rituals. Now here look at that stage in this corner where the musicians are all set. The musicians were going to play the Nadaswaram and what they call the Pakhawach, they call something there in the South Indian language, Mridangam, and they're going to play as a background towards this ceremony. And here is the place where the bride and the groom's parents are sitting and the rituals have started. So I'll take you there. I'll slowly take you there. All his relatives are sitting and watching the marriage ceremony. There in the orange sari, you can see Kavita, Ranjit's beautiful wife. She's too good, stunning, I swear. which is very beautiful, and with the sun in between, Ranjit and Kavita. On the left, the bride in violet sari with her parents, and they are doing the initial rituals of the pre-wedding day. So it was nice, and we wanted to make most of this occasion, being together, reunion kind of thing happening. All of us had gone for the youth exchange program, being best cadets, best NCC cadets of our individual states. I was representing Odisha, and all my friends were representing their states, native states, and we had gone for a 6 months long youth exchange program, which is organized by Canada World Youth and NCC, sponsored by Defence Government of India. And we were the proud representatives of our country from the youth exchange program. I can't tell you what all we learned in that 6 months. We were just teenagers, but what an exposure we had, and I really it opened my eyes, and I really had a different vision of the world after that program. So here the music has started, the Nadashwaram has started playing, and they are playing pure Karnataki ragas, as I can make out, and I was really drawn towards these beautiful musicians, and the kind of ambience it was creating, the background, it was creating, the feel it was creating for the marriage was too good, just surreal. It was so beautiful. It felt as if we are in some kind of spiritual activity happening with the music playing there in the background. So I started recording them, and here you can see Amin grasping the musicians on his camera, and we are all standing and watching the rituals, capturing through our phones. After all, it's our friend Ranjit's son's wedding, and we want to make the most of it. All of us have gathered to have greatest fun moments here, and we will really enjoy. Today only is the first day, and there's more to come in future. So all preparations are going on for the guests who will arrive after 7. The food, the tables, etc. are being set on one side, and the music is on. You can see, beautiful. It was too good. They were very good players, very good instrumentalists. I really liked the music they were playing. And there you can see in the background how much of greenery is there. It's a huge area full of greenery, plants, flowers, and quiet and serene. I felt so good at that moment, I can't tell you. After a long time, I was somewhere outside like this in an open place. In Mumbai, you are in between concrete jungles, and here in between the greenery, it was feeling so good for a change. So here you can see the rituals are on. The pandits are performing the recitation of the chants, the spiritual chants, and very nicely the marriage ceremony is going on. Nishant is sitting in between with his beautiful shirt. It has a Kathakali dancer's motif on it. And look at Kavita. She's so gorgeous. My God, I can't tell you. She's beautiful. She looks like the bride herself in this frame. I can say that. I can vouch for that. So wonderful, wonderful. And really, I bless Nishant and the bride. Here is the bride. She's a very sweet girl with a very nice smile. Gorgeous smile, and very well educated girl. And she also is working in MNC in America. And Nishant is an architect, and I wish them all the best. A great life ahead, married life ahead. So here you can see all the laughing, the exchanges going on. Here suddenly I noticed there is something being sprayed from the top. It's the mist that is being sprayed to make us feel more comfortable and cool there. It was as if the air conditioners have gone on suddenly. Though the weather was so pleasant and cool in Bangalore, it was not needed, but these mist created more, lovely weather suddenly. And this is such a beautiful, brilliant idea. Look at that, how the mist is being sprayed from the top, and making the guest feel cooler. Here you can see a bridge. And friends, I must tell you, this bridge is a glass bridge. Is a glass bridge.
ये टूटेगा तो नहीं ना?
And that bridge was so this thing. I thought we shouldn't walk on it, but these girls went and stood on it. And I was going on thinking that this is going to break perhaps. I was telling them to
आओ
move
इधर आओ.
away from there. But none of them were listening. They wanted to make best use of the bridge. And look at those red color fish in the pond, artificial pond niche. And we took full maza of that place together. And we walked up and down the bridge. So here again I'm drawn towards the musicians. I come back to the musician corner and I start, capturing them and recording their music. So I kept listening to the musicians. I felt the ambience was actually getting better because of the music. It was adding charm to the place, the music, and just so beautiful. I found. Meanwhile, our boys were getting some ideas and they were luring us towards the bridge again, the glass bridge, which was perhaps very interesting to them. It felt like something new and they wanted to do something new there. Very naughty boys actually. All in their, coming to the 60s, but still they were behaving like kids, like teenagers. Here you can see the girls, the welcome girls getting ready for the evening function, and the tables were being laid out for welcome drinks, etc. And the boys are all going towards the bridge, and here we girls are enjoying the music, nodding our heads to the beats of the mridangam. So I captured this, and I think this is authentic Carnatic music, and I could sense that there is some raga very close to Hindustani raga, but I don't know what they call it there, though I was understanding what the Hindustani raga would be, the contemporary Hindustani raga, and they were very good players. And suddenly, our boys asked us to come towards the bridge. All the girls, please come to the bridge and look what's going to happen next on the bridge. You'll see for yourself. Notorious friends of mine, my God, they are such rascalas actually. You just wait and see what will happen in the next frame. For now, enjoy the music. Enjoy the music. Lovely, lovely indeed. Lovely. So there you can see. The long one is the Nadeshwaram and the short one is like a trumpet. It's like the ordinary trumpet that we play. And the longer one with this Shehnai kind of look is the Nadeshwaram. It's called the Nadeshwaram. And the pakhavaj or that mridangam kind of thing he's playing with a stick is called something else, thalvi or something. I'm forgetting the name of that instrument, but that is a combination, the Nadeshwaram and the thalvi, according to the South Indians, what I learnt from there. And so the sun had not yet set. We are still waiting for the sun to set and the actual Sangeet program to start. But we had enough time to chit chat amongst ourselves, have good food, have cups of tea and coffee, and just while away time by joking, by bullying each other like kids. And it really made me feel so young suddenly, as if I've gone back to my teenage. Look at that! This was the surprise that I was waiting for. Look at Devika doing the ramp walk on the bridge, and this is all designed by the men behind, the boys behind, who had this brilliant idea that we should make full use of the bridge. And then comes Shangri-La, the Japan girl, and she's also walking on the ramp, and they're all hooing us and cheering us and shouting and whistling, what not they were doing. Look at Karthik, he's whistling while we are walking and cheering all of us. Now I was thinking, how do I walk with my heavy structure? But still I managed to confidently walk like this, like a mini elephant. And I Look at me swinging like this and coming like a baby elephant all the way. And I couldn't stop myself. I started laughing so loudly. I just burst into laughter. After a lot of time, I had laughed so loudly. And then Mohita was left, Jitu's beautiful wife, and she was feeling shy. Then they said, Mohini, Mohita, we want Mohini, Mohini, Mohita, and Mohita couldn't stop. She had to walk, but she just walked by, answering the call of all of us. So there she is, and then we finished our ramp walk program on the bridge, and we took a commemorative photograph on the bridge for memory's sake. Then we went again to the cafeteria where the nashta, the evening snacks were being served, like good chaat, tikki chaat, and then there was golgappa, pakodas, tea, coffee, like a high tea. And here also there was a little fountain, so beautiful it was. So I tried to grab that on my camera. And there also I could find those beautiful fish in the water, those red and white ones that we had seen under the bridge. And it was so beautiful to watch them. They were so cute in the water. There we can see Nishant. He has finished the rituals. Now he's having a break, walking there, all getting ready towards his Sangeet. And then the bride and groom come back in their Sangeet clothes, all dressed up, and they inaugurate the Sangeet by their first, performance. And they walk up to the stage, grooving to the music, Nishant and Pratiksha. And all the people are cheering them up, you can see. And they're heading towards the stage to put the stage on fire. So this was the formal inauguration of the Sangeet by Nishant and Pratiksha. They will go up to the stage and they will greet everyone and the compere of the evening. And the DJ will take over after that. So here Nishant and Pratiksha walking up to the stage and doing little bit of their grooving movements with the music. As you can see, you can hear, you can see the beautiful couple. They look so beautiful together, so cute. And then they just stand there for a while, and the formal announcement of the Sangeet ceremony is announced. And they come back. They again come back from the stage and they sit in the audience. And here the Sangeet program starts. And then later on, all the relatives, including the parents of the bride and the groom, they danced to the tune of the DJ. And it was a great evening, very fun-filled evening, and I have captured all of it for all of you. And this will be in my next episode. Do follow me and do subscribe to my channel Lippy's Diary. Thank you so much for watching.